Hi Hannah. I am gonna try to do a requested video to, sorry, I just ran up the stairs. I'm gonna try to do a requested video to discuss the sections that I have in my A9 planner. This is an A9, this is an A7. This is the thing that I have found that works for me to keep everything moving and grooving and organized on the go. I have been using the A7 planner just as scratch paper. So there's something about an A9 that, like, if I have a lot of freeform ideas or I need to just think through something like video series or relaunch for the shop, or like a difficult problem for my kids, or plan a birthday party or something, I need a bigger area to just scratch out ideas before I plan, and then I can get into planning it in the little planner. But I just need a big space. I know a lot of people would say an A7 is not a big space, but that's what I'm using a larger piece of paper for. And it could be it could just be a scratch paper at my kitchen table, but sometimes I need more space to just freely write to be able to make this system work for me. So there is a recognition that I have this available to me if I want to carry it with me, but it's like a sidecar to my A9 planner. The other thing that I carry almost all the time to make this system work for me is a full-size folder. So I have a full-size, just regular old fold in half folder that I carry with me everywhere I go, so that when somebody hands me a piece of paper, I can put that piece of paper in my folder in my purse and keep that piece of paper if I need it for, whatever, referencing for the kids. It's usually some form for them that I have to return, or some piece of documentation for them that I need to reference. And so I do have to clean that out, but their latest report card, their latest pediatrician visit, their immunization stuff, any of that stuff goes into like a letter-sized folder that rides around in my purse all the time with me. I have also used a half-size folder and just folded all those papers in half and put them in there. One of the tricks of the trade that I have found to keep all that organized is I will put a bunch of letter-sized page protectors. So I put like maybe 10 letter-sized page protectors in the tab, like the tab closure type of folder. So the folders that have these tab closures, and you can put a few pieces of paper in the middle. If I put 10 page protectors in one of those and then have the two pockets on the side, then I can carry all that information, and it's readily available to me. So I have 2 kids with disabilities. I have a lot of paperwork that's necessary for life for me. I don't think I would have needed that system before now, but it is absolutely necessary to make this work for me right now. Okay, those are my sidecar things. I should say that I don't use this as a wallet at all. I don't put any money in it. I don't use it to hold any credit cards or anything like that. It's just a planner. This is Moterm. I broke down and bought the grapefruit because I thought it would be pretty, and it's way prettier in person than it is online. It's like a coral, but it's a pinky coral. I really like it. It's kind of like a flesh-toned coral. I don't know how to explain it. It's really pretty. And I'm sure that the camera's not doing it justice. Okay, so here we go. We're getting started. Right now, I just keep, I have appointment cards in here, but nothing else. I have had gift cards sometimes that I keep in there, but there's not a lot. Nothing behind this little decorative element. And then I have my sticker book in there that I just made with all of the monthly stuff, but that's just in there because I want to keep working on that. These come from Coco Daisy. My first section is lists of things I want to remember but aren't action items. So that's what this section is. It's not labeled, but I just know that it's there. This is a Coco Daisy from one of their Halloween special kits. I have used personal sized inserts, and I don't know if I have to trim them down or not, but they end up being trifold inserts for me pretty easily. I just have 2 in this section, but they have a lot of different things on there. This is my wish list, so these are the things that I'm kind of thinking about buying for myself. The back is blank, and then this is a list of things like my to read, to watch, kids activities to buy, insert. And I think this is mail to send. This is from Peanuts Planner Co. It's a personal sized insert from Peanuts Planner Co. This is from Elizen. I don't know if you can read that or not. It's from one of our planner friends who does a lot of inserts for free online. I'll see if I can find the link to that insert directly so that she'll get some traffic for that, because it's really nice and it's a freebie. So awesome. Again, this is from that from Coco Daisy. I think I combined a couple of kits for this. This is a vellum, and then the insert, I didn't put a tab on this one either, but it is my this is from Coco Daisy. This is my to-do list that is stuff that is not urgent. It's stuff that I'm thinking about or things that I want to do, but they're non-urgent to-dos. They're not like, if I don't finish them this month, nobody's going to suffer. So that's what it's like a running to-do list. So I try to update it once a month, just so that I can pull things down that might be getting urgent or completely knock off stuff that's not going to get done. I have an urban homestead on this. Like, that is a huge project, a huge undertaking, but it's something that I might want to work on now that my daughter has gone back to school. Like, I might want to do a lot more gardening, a lot more thought about using our gardening spaces for food and sustainably. So anyway, it's on there, but it's not a right now thing. So that's my second list section. Then I have vellum and cardstock from Coco Daisy. Again, these are I made these little things from Coco Daisy pieces. This section is my weeks. So this is my weekly section. A lot of this stuff ended up being medical, so I had to cover a lot of it. But this is, first I do like a to-do list that's running things that actually need to get done this month, like the kids' Halloween costumes and, just laundry or whatever I'm thinking about at the time. I do a brain dump in the front of my week section. Then I do daily pages for my weeks when I'm really doing great. This is just a plastic divider that I made from some packaging plastic, and I really like it because it gets me to my today, but it's see-through. So there's no, it just really works well. I like it. Okay, so I've put a daily in there. I couldn't show much of my week that week. Anyway, I do keep in this section a few extra weekly inserts and a few extra daily or list inserts, just so that if I'm not planning very well, like this is a week where I was busy Monday, I was busy Tuesday, I was busy today, and I'm just not capable of keeping up with a weekly of my day-to-day planning. I'm living off of my monthly this week. So, but if I do, like tomorrow is Thursday, so I'm probably not going to plan a full week tomorrow, but I might just do a daily so that I can catch up with what I have been missing. Like, I was gone all day on Tuesday from 7 a.m. to well after 6 p.m. and I was out of town. So it's just a weird week for me to have planned. Anyway, so I keep those extras there. I have this plastic stencil that I made a long time ago. Cocoa Daisy again. Same part of that same thing. And then, okay, this section is my monthly section. And at the front of my monthly section, I have like a budgeting balance sheet. This is my fun money budget. I don't really have to, we use an app to budget everything else. So just my fun money is something that I'd like to keep track of in my planner. Then we have our weekly schedule that I've set up. And then this is an insert that I made to just keep track of things that happen about once a month. Like I have some orders, I replace my contacts. Let's see. I have some orders that I do, replace my contacts, and I track my cycle on this thing. And then on the back of it, I have like a cleaning schedule. So this is all the areas of my house, and I can write down when the last time I was cleaning those areas, but I'm terrible about using this, so I don't think this is the right system for me to use for that. I just have a vellum in between all of that information, which is pretty regularly in this planner, and my monthly section. I use, right now I'm using these month on 2 pages inserts. And I've got all the way through the end of 2026 in here now, but I just put it in there. I might pull out 6 months or so because I usually don't plan beyond 6 months in the future, but I do like to have a full year in there just because sometimes you go to a doctor and they say, oh, we'll see you next year, but they still want to plan it ahead, and I just like having the inserts available. So I went ahead and put my 2026 inserts in there. Again, Cocoa Daisy for these, but it's kind of a mosh of a lot of different kits. The bad news is nothing lasts forever. The good news is nothing lasts forever. This section is my health and family goals section. So this is all stuff pertaining to my kids. This is a Cocoa Daisy thing, and then I think this is a Happy Planner sticker. Do good and good will come to you. So these are care activities that I have to perform for them. Most of them are medical. I have so each of these is the same. I have the person, so this is me, and then the header is health on the front, and then it's like learning on the back, or goals. So I have things that I want to do for my health, and then I have things that I want to do for my goals on the back. And so this is our dog, and this is what I want to do for him. And it's just kind of a place to put those thoughts, because I like to have one thing that I'm focusing on at a time. So rather than, because I'm responsible for a lot of things and a lot of people, I like to focus my energy on, this is the thing I'm doing for the house this month. This is the thing I'm doing for this kid. This is the thing I'm doing for this kid. This is my goal, so that I'm not overwhelmed and I don't feel like I have to do all of these things at the same time. I can focus, like right now, I can just focus on getting that daily walk routine handled, instead of like, if I really work on all this stuff at the same time, it's overwhelming. Recall. Oh boy, that's going to be, I have a very stubborn dog. He's very cute. He's just like, he thinks he's in charge, and it's hard to convince him he's not. All right. So that section is just, our family. And then this is my hobbies section. So I'm playing a game called Lineage 2, and I have some inserts in here related to that. This is a schedule for that that I made. So it's like an hourly by the week. I like this insert. I just made it the other day. And then this is our aquarium. And there's some stuff that I want to do for the aquarium. And then these are my planning goals and just my Instagram things that I'm keeping track of. So that's my hobby section. And then this last section is holidays and celebrations. And so you can see kind of the focus for this month is we got some birthdays that I need to plan, birthday parties, and we have Halloween this month. So those are the things that I kind of want to plan in this section for us. And then this section is supposed to be home care, home projects, home maintenance, but I'm kind of still a panic cleaner and I don't want to be. So this is a goal that I'm working on, but I haven't put anything in here yet. And then the last section before the lifter is just blanks. So whatever I'm using. And I try not to keep too many blanks in here, maybe 3 if it's a specific type of page. And then I have a pretty thick cardstock on the back, again from Cocoa Daisy, to lift my pages, and that is absolutely all that I can fit in my A9. I hope that helped, and I hope it was informative. I know that I keep a lot of my information private, but I tried to share as much as I felt comfortable with this time so that you could see what I'm doing. I hope you all are well, and I will talk to you next time.